How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to The Witcher 3. Yeah, didn't you know Gary didn't die in that fire? I mean, what? Alright, once we load here, there we go. Not bad. Things are getting done, little by little. At least, now I have a more reliable way of having light. G-mean for Smash? Okay. Not sure if that's a meme or what. What the hell? They're creatures. Oh well, whatever they are, I'm not gonna have anything to do with them. Oh. Right. Tate Chadbach from Microsoft can't think clearly. What? Whoops. Get caught in trees. Junkrook for Smash?
Ktokolwiek, kto tu umieścił, wiedział, co robi. Potwory nie zastawiają pułapek. Czy tu jest?
Someone's here, huh? And who might that be? Your long-lost cousin?
Wszędzie pełno pułapek, muszę uważać.
Traps everywhere, gotta be careful, huh? Well, what do you know about that? I guess I can always use my Witcher sense to find the traps.
Spust pułapki.
Huh. Oldest trick in the book. That's just silly. Okay, disarm.
To ja mam z głowy.
Who set this crap up, Wile E. Coyote? So far, 8 jokes are filtered during 2 minutes of stream. Well, apparently Unknown Unknown is the one who deleted them because it says message retracted. Ow. Whoops.
Eksplodująca pułapka. Ten, kto ją zastawił, zna się na rzeczy.
That was not a good idea. Just running right into the trap like that.
To ja mam z głowy.
What are you talking about? Alright, let's just go ahead and disarm these. It's too bad you don't get EXP for disarming them. Although it's such a non-action, so that's probably why. They figured you don't deserve it. TFT heavy for Smash.
To ja mam z głowy.
Now that's someone I am familiar with.
Spust pułapki.
That'd be interesting to see. Okay, I guess I can't disarm this one. Can't even disarm the spike part of it.
To ja mam z głowy.
One less to worry about. Now, if we can just figure out where the one is laying these traps, we'd be in business. Nope, still can't disarm it. That's weird. I can disarm basically every other trap but that one. Wonder why that is.
To ja mam z głowy.
And that door can be open. Let's find out who's in here.
Spust pułapki.
This seems interesting. Yeah, there are traps everywhere.
I po problemie.
Problem solved.
Spust pułapki. I po
Mom?
problemie.
What are you talking about? A crossbow trap? Now that is interesting. Oh, two of them are still armed. That's weird. Guess you gotta do them separately, and you gotta somehow get it to realize which one you want. Wait, I was about to say, did that one register as... Okay, it is registered as arm. What the frick? This doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, I guess all I can do is use the Quinn sign to protect myself.
To mam z głowy.
How is everybody? Mum's the word? Oh, that's great. Clever play on words there, Gary. It's good to hear. I bet anyone who sets traps must really hate witchers, because they can see right through it.
Muszę się tam jakoś wspiąć. Jest na tyle długa, że wejdę na stryszek. Zobaczę, co jest na górze.
Traps, hate 'em. Find out how you can detect traps in 5 easy steps. One of them being a witcher.
Refleks ci szwankuje. Moje pułapki zanadto cię nie uszkodziły?
Leto?
Przyznam, że ciebie się tu nie spodziewałem. Jesteś jednym z nich?
What are you talking about?
A kim są oni?
Dla cesarza to najemnicy. Sami siebie nazywają łowcami głów. A dla mnie to zwykłe skurwysyny.
Cóż, z mojej strony nic ci nie grozi. Trafiłem tu przypadkiem.
Przypadki pchają cię w dziwne miejsca. Jeszcze niedawno roiło się tu od guli.
That's interesting. Great place to hide.
Miałeś niezły pomysł. Zaszyć się w miejscu pełnym potworów.
Dzięki temu nie kręcą się tu przypadkowi ludzie. A na przyjście nieprzypadkowych jestem przygotowany.
Zabójcy?
Why are you deleting all your messages?
Postanowił pozbyć się niewygodnego świadka. Odkąd opuściłem Lockmuir, trafiłem na wielu, których się wydawać.
Teraz rozumiem, skąd te wszystkie pułapki.
Stałem się bardzo ostrożnym człowiekiem.
I chyba nie bez powodu.
Sorry about disarming your traps then, pal.
Nie wyglądają na zbłąkanych wędrowców.
I nimi nie są. Znaczy, że Ludwik mnie sprzedał.
Ludwik?
Stary znajomy. Kiedyś dawno
I
temu
hope this-
zdarzyło nam się wykonać do spółki parę zleceń. To
Hope this
on
job
się
isn't
w
beyond
miejscu.
my level. That would suck. You sure he betrayed you?
Więc może tamci na dole trafili tu przez przypadek.
Prędzej zjem własny but, niż w to uwierzę. Trzeba się ich pozbyć, idziesz?
Dante would make a lot of sense, actually. Gotta get rid of them coming. Of course, I'll help you.
Prowadź.
I'm gonna regret this decision, I'm guessing.
Improwizujemy.
Wonderful. This is gonna be fun. At least they don't have a skull above their head. Their name, I mean. Okay, at least I got some health back. Although I'm being forced to drink. Hey, buddy. Ooh, they're level 6, actually, now that I'm paying attention. Not bad. Although I probably shouldn't let my guard down either. Especially with my health low. Here you go, buddy. Freaking headhunters. Ooh, this one's actually tougher. I'm drunk. I guess I'm just too soft like that, huh, Neo?
Nie jak na zabójców.
To był tylko zwiad. Sprawdzali, czy Ludwik ich nie oszukał. Reszta musi się czaić gdzieś w pobliżu.
Unknown, unknown. What are you doing, man?
Się orientuje gdzie.
Why do you keep making messages and then deleting them?
Wiedział, że tu jestem, więc musiał z nimi gadać. A teraz ja pogadam sobie z nim.
Are you just here to spam, man? Come on, don't be like that. Think me and him are due for a little chat. Love to see that. Well, could you lighten up a bit?
Pogawędka. Chętnie to zobaczę.
No to zapraszam. Widok dwóch wiedźminów powinien mu szybciej rozwiązać język. Trzymaj się blisko mnie. To jedno z tych miejsc,
Not sure, Godzilla.
jeśli się nie
I will
wiedziesz.
say this. In the month of July, all my Let's Plays are going to be of games that revolutionized the industry in some way. So, mostly a lot of older games.
Ten Ludwik nie należy chyba do twoich najbliższych przyjaciół.
Nie oddalaj się!
Well, even if I don't get any money from him, at least I get all this loot to myself, so... Either way, I'm not going home empty-handed. Well, I already played some of Halo Combat Evolved's demo, so I didn't consider that. It has to be something that I haven't played on this channel before. You know? Of course, I can find loopholes around that, like since I've played Doom half to death, rather than doing that, I decided I'd do some of the pre-release beta that was released before the game came out. It only has 3 levels to it. But you know, Doom is way too important not to include there. Heck, I even played a recreation of Tennis for Two.
Wino, a rano sprawdzasz, czy cię nie obrabował.
Jak go poznałeś?
To było jeszcze zanim król Foltest pożegnał się z tym światem. W Edirn wydano za Ludwikiem list gończy. Nagroda była spora, a z normalnych zleceń nie szło wyżyć, więc postanowiłem dorwać skurczybyka i trochę się ukryć. Wytropienie go było prostsze niż zabicie utopca. Balował w Złotym Wisielcu w samym centrum Hage.
You know what, screw it, I'll just follow him on foot.
Związałem, ale posterunek straży otwierali dopiero o świcie, więc mieliśmy jeszcze...
Actually, no.
Zaczęliśmy
I
rozmawiać
want a
o
horse.
tracie czasu.
I want
Tak
Roach.
się dobrze gadało, że rano go puściłem. Nie
Sorry, buddy, I
oddalaj
want to
się.
follow you on horseback.
Dlaczego teraz mu zaufałeś? Myślałeś, że ci się odwdzięczy.
Byłem głupi, a za głupotę się płaci.
Apparently the first video game is a sort of tic-tac-toe kind of game, but nobody ever recreated it, so I'm not just going to play some random tic-tac-toe game. But I did play Tennis for Two. That game is really old. We're talking 1950s old. So that's pretty impressive. What the hell? Let's just get out of here. No reason we have to get involved in unnecessary monster fights, right? Gotta pick your battles.
Naprzód!
Actually, I should go to my inventory because I've got some food here that's not going to that, so let's just put this right here. That way it should automatically cycle through all the food items before it goes back to beer. Beer technically restores your health, but it also blurs your vision because it's making you intoxicated. Probably not the best for a witcher who needs to be sharp and focused. Drinking on the job. Ooh, treasure. I'll have to come back here later. Hey, what's up, man? What's gotten you in such a hurry all of a sudden? All of a sudden, he's hightailing it. Like something interesting's about to happen. How can I contact you? Different ways. I do have social media accounts, somewhat. There's, of course, also the community tab on my channel. What do you want to contact me about? Well, better save. Don't want to have come all that way for nothing, just in case it goes south. And I get the feeling it's going to go south.
Leto, witaj. No, dobrze cię widzieć, całego i zdrowego.
All right. You're
No
clearly
jasne,
not.
Jesteśmy w końcu starymi druchami. A ten to kto?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt z Rivii, Wiedźmin.
Drugi Wiedźmin? Co to, macie jakieś zlecenie w okolicy? Siadajcie, napijecie się czegoś?
Nie piję ze zdrajcami i sprzedawczykami.
Hej, uważaj co mówisz, jesteście na moim terenie.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put you in timeout for a little bit.
Do folwarku. Tylko ty wiedziałeś, że tam jestem.
Sam mówiłeś, że węszą za tobą od dłuższego czasu, może cię w końcu wytropili.
Seriously, you need to calm down, man.
Z twoją pomocą.
Nie jesteście tu nawet 5 minut, a już zdążyliście mnie 2 razy obrazić.
Takiej szumowiny jak ty nie da się obrazić.
Uważajcie panowie, to
Oh, great.
Wiedźmini nie atakują ludzi!
Dla
How would you like to get set on fire, motherfricker? Here you go. guys don't matter for much when you aren't surrounding me, are you? We get all your crap. It's amazing, isn't it? These guys suck.
spokojnie, bo się wykrwawisz. Gadaj, gdzie są ludzie Westera, to dam ci coś na krzepnięcie krwi.
Są na północ stąd. W Zalipiu.
How much they pay you to double cross them?
Ciekawi mnie, ile kosztuje życie starego drucha.
Ostatnio kiepsko nam się wiodło. Na dodatek podpadliśmy czarnym. Któregoś dnia zjawił się Wester. Zaproponował połowę nagrody za ciebie i cesarski glejt. Zrozum. Takim jak on ci nie odmawia.
Rozumiem.
Hej! A moje lekarstwo!
Let's let him live. For now.
Ludwik, takich jak ja się nie oszukuje.
Oh, okay, never mind. I mean, if it was up to me, I might let him live, but
Jadę z tobą.
I mean, it's kind of up to him now. Oh well, hold on a second.
Niech cię szlak!
Actually, crap, I can't heal other people. That's too bad. I might have actually done it. I might have actually taken pity on him. Oh well. Can't be helped, can it?
Skurwysynu.
You did say you'd give him something to staunch the bleeding. But I suppose being betrayed is... Sorry, pal.
Jedziemy!
I can't help you. Well, at least this is something to do, right? And slicing up bandits that are a little bit below my level is a great way to level up.
Nilfgaardzkie nazwisko.
Get EXP.
Pochodzi chyba z Metiny, ale zabijał wszędzie od daleka do południa po Krystosza. Nie oddalaj się!
Sorry, pal. I just suddenly found deer and I want some meat. Sorry, old friend, you were saying?
Nie słyszałem o nim.
Przybierał różne nazwiska. Brendan Wilfe, Apo Saxon, Manfred Śmieszek.
Manfred Śmieszek? To dobre dla komedianta.
A tym, z którymi się rozprawiał, nie było do śmiechu. Wyrywał im zęby jeden po drugim i nacinał usta od ucha do ucha. W
Ouch.
bułgarskim półświadku tak karano za ludzi.
Znaczy zrobił karierę. Od półświadka po służbę u cesarza.
Tak, swój zawsze pozna swego.
That had to be hell.
Miej oczy otwarte.
Myślisz, że naprawdę tu są?
Nie wiem, ale jak wspominałem, zrobiłem się bardzo ostrożnym człowiekiem.
You seem like regular people, but you can't be too sure.
Przeszły, potem mur, teraz głód. Posłucha musi być rada.
Sławka ciągle słabują. Czoło jak piec gorący. Pajacu.
I've been here before.
Wysłałam dzieciaki po grzyby.
Ładne konie.
Muszą być warte więcej niż cała wioska.
Indeed. Yeah, a little bit, Gary.
Co jest w tamtej stodole?
Siano.
Macie gości? Biegnij po rodziców. Niech zabiorą z domu wszystko, co cenne i uciekajcie stąd. Zrozumiałeś? To dobrze. Daj to matce, a teraz biegnij.
That doesn't sound good.
Co mu dałeś?
Zadośćuczynienie. Zostań tu i cokolwiek się stanie, nie wtrącaj się.
Oh, so now you don't want me to get involved.
Zatkaj uszy.
Fine. Plug your ears. What's about to happen? Oh. What the hell?
Co do kurwy nędzy?
Piorun jaki czy co?
Did he just kill that kid? He didn't seriously just have that kid killed, did he?
To z golety. Dobrze cię widzieć całego i zdrowego.
Zabawne. Drugi raz słyszę dziś to kłamstwo.
To nie kłamstwo. Za żywego dostanę więcej.
Czyli ile?
Tyle, że będę mógł kupić rezydencję w Kowirze i do końca życia leżeć
I wasn't
brzuchem
sure.
do góry.
Sporo. Nie każdy ma okazję poznać swoją cenę.
Większość nie chciałaby jej znać.
Maybe it's that group that blew up the barn.
Co cię właściwie sprowadza? Postanowiłeś ułatwić mi robotę?
Przejeżdżałem niedaleko i postanowiłem wreszcie osobiście zobaczyć słynnego Arnuta Westera.
Schlebiasz mi. Szkoda, że nie będziemy mieli szansy lepiej się poznać.
Wybierasz się dokądś?
Nie, po prostu zaraz cię zabiję.
Chcesz mnie zabić? A nawet mnie nie znasz. Niedobrze. Będę musiał cię ukarać. Ale nie zabiję cię.
Aha.
Obetnę ci ręce. Obetnę je wam wszystkim. Jednemu po drugim. Kikuty do końca życia będą wam przypominać, że popełniliście błąd.
Kurwa! Jebał cię pies! 2 zdań z człowiekiem nie zdążyłem zamienić! Sprowokował mnie.
That all you got? He's no selling it. You might want to shoot me about... Okay, good. The kid is still alive. Sorry about that. I jumped to the wrong conclusion, clearly.
Do ciebie nic nie mamy, ale jeden fałszywy ruch.
I co?
I
You really wanna-
skończysz jak on. Co ty na to?
You really want to threaten a Witcher? You're as good as dead.
Co ja na to? Ja na to, że już po was.
Really think you're gonna tussle with a Witcher? You are an idiot. Holy crap, that actually knocked me back. Did not expect that. I better take that one with a little more seriousness, shouldn't I? Ooh, caught him on fire. There we go. Mother fricker. Man, he knocked me on my ass, so his hammer does have some girth to it, I'll give him that. But as long as I stun him, he's no big deal. Fat lot of good that hammer does you when you can't even use it, huh?
Zangwebarski jad. Coś tu nie gra.
Is he dead? Well, that sucks. Unless it just paralyzed him. Ah, so you are among the living. Wasn't sure about that.
Ciągle tu jesteś.
Gdyby nie ja, odcięliby ci głowę.
Czyli jednak na coś się przydałeś.
Mogłeś mnie wtajemniczyć.
That ain't way to talk to the guy who just saved your ass.
Wtedy nie byłoby zabawy.
You alright?
Nic ci nie jest? Odzyskałeś przytomność, ale zangwebarski jad ciągle może cię zabić. Masz odstrutkę?
W wiłkach. Zaraz wezmę. I za parę dni będę jak nowy.
Po co była ta cała farsa?
Mówiłem ci, że ścigają mnie od Lockmuin. Było ich wielu. Któregoś razu wpadłem w pułapkę i omal nie zginąłem. Wtedy postanowiłem, że trzeba to zakończyć. Raz na zawsze. Dotarłem do bandy Westera i przekupiłem kusznika. Resztę historii znasz.
Has anyone told you that you're kind of weird, Illicera? Weren't afraid he'd cross you?
A co gdyby cię oszukał? Tak jak Ludwik.
Musiałem zaryzykować. Gdybyś nie wyrąbał do nogi wszystkich świadków, wieść, że Leto z Gulety jest martwy, w kilka dni rozeszłaby się po całym kontynencie.
Nie zrobiłbym tego, gdybym wiedział, o co chodzi.
Mówiłem ci, żebyś się nie wtrącał.
Should I be?
No nic, trudno. skoro plan się nie powiódł.
Especially since I'm trying to focus on the scene here. You could go to Kaer Morhen.
Możesz przeczekać w Kermoren.
Z twoimi kolegami ze szkoły wilka? Nie, dzięki. To by się źle skończyło.
Powiedz im, że ja cię przysyłam. Zrozumieją.
Kermoren mówisz. Czemu nie? Załatwię jeszcze kilka rzeczy i pojadę tam.
Need anything else?
Pomóc ci jakoś? Potrzebujesz czegoś?
Nie, dzięki, dam sobie radę.
W takim razie widzimy się w Kermoren.
Do zobaczenia.
So long, buddy boy. Alright, now it's time to loot something. I know that may seem like a mood whiplash, but hey, I put my neck on the line, I at least deserve some compensation, don't you? Crowns. Probably not very many of them, but you know, something is better than nothing, right? I could probably sell some of this stuff. The long swords in particular at least fetch me a few crowns. And I do mean a few. For some reason, their swords are never that valuable. It's kind of weird. Hey, pal. Alrighty then, that was certainly interesting, wasn't it? I think it's time to do the Fight Isle one. Actually, no. Save, and then do it. Super serious story time. Yeah, possibly. Unfortunately, I'm still too underleveled to actually go with the main Ciri quest. I'll have to pump myself up a bit. But I do have side stories that I am more than sufficiently leveled for, so why the hell not, right? This is the one that had those creatures in it. Those zombies. I don't even remember what they're called, but they explode. Oh, great. Just like the dogs. Just like the werewolf, I mean. They're good at dodging. Completely forgot about them. Well, you're not the only one who can restore your health, are you? There you go, buddy. Go to hell. Good thing they aren't as durable as the werewolves. You can cut them pretty easily, faster than they can regenerate. You just have to be fast. Phew. That was a close one. Now, let's loot their corpses. That cost me health. Not to mention the condition of my weapon. So I'll just have to sell your pieces to pay for the bill. Thanks, Pumpkin. Alright, time to head to that circle. I'm sure only fun times await me. Nothing horrific will happen. Surely, right? Huh. It's almost like this is scripted or something. Hey, buddy.
Witaj.
W samą porę. Ludzie, oto jest ten, który będzie nas chronił. Nie lękajcie się. Wnet zaczniemy wołać zbłąkane dusze. Waszą rzeczą jest bronić nas przed tymi, którym nijak pomóc nie można. Musicie utrzymać złe stworzenia z dala, dopóki guślarz nie skończy dziadów.
We can start.
Zaczynaj.
Nie pozwólcie
do it.
naruszyć kręgu i nie dajcie nas pokrzywdzić.
You got it, buddy. You got it.
Czym jest życie, sami wiecie.
You cannot save your game now. I'm guessing it's monsters I have to save them from. Where are they? I'm guessing I have to go right here. Actually, they could come from anywhere, technically. I don't see any monsters. Not yet. Ah, yep. I should have known they'd come from that direction. Great, a water hag.
Tego lekkim, jasnym znakiem
Ah, shit.
zaklinamy.
Okay, I got a little careless there. I can admit that. Who hasn't gotten a little careless now from time to time? Happen upon some very powerful foes, return to them once you've gained more experience. Yeah, that might be a good idea, huh? Check out its notice board. There you'll find information about nearby side quests and points of interest. Whatever you say, pal.
Życie, sami wiecie.
Can we skip to the part where the monsters show up?
To, co po
Because that would be great.
następuje,
Nope, I cannot save my game now.
zjawią się przodkowie.
Wait, the Thunderbolt replenishes itself. It's a potion. I should use that.
Zaczynajmy tedy, dziady. Kto z was swoim szlakiem nie opuścił tego świata?
Damn witch hag.
Jasnym znakiem. Zaklinamy.
Always disappearing from me before I can get a good hit on him. Screw it, I'm going after these guys first.
Słyszę.
Here you go. Hit me.
Daj kądziel
Hit me, you
powie.
bastard. There you go. Drown dead. Ah, shit.
Każdą duszę przebadamy.
There you go, buddy. Come on, hit me. Come on, you bastard. Shit. Come on, you freaking water hag. See it go into the grass. Ooh, chopped her head off. Is that it?
Czy się mylę? Dobrze słyszę. Duch przerywa nocy ciszę. Niechaj duch zabierze głos. Wnet poznamy ducha los.
If there's a pause, I hope that at least means there's a checkpoint here. If not, it's completely done. Should I drive? Who are you?
Kim jesteś?
On wie.
Should I drive him away?
Mam go przegnać?
Nie.
Przyszedłem po ciebie, Ecbuco.
Odejdź, siło nieczysta. Zaklinam cię światłem wiecznego ognia. Natychmiast przerwijcie tę ohydę.
Kiedy mus nam pomóc błąkanym duszom?
Milcz! Nie będę tolerował nekromancji.
Pomóżcie.
How is this necromancy? Leave them alone.
Odejdźcie stąd, zakłócacie święto.
Ci ludzie praktykują czarną magię i niepokoją zmarłych. Nie możemy na
This
to
isn't
pozwolić.
necromancy. They're not bringing the dead back to life.
Brać go, a ludzi rozpędzić.
Okay, you dick.
Ludzie, nikt nie rusza się. Nie
Really think you can stop a witcher? Big mistake, pal. I just took out monsters. You are no match for me. Whoa, that was awesome.
Źle, biada nam. Krew splamiła uświęconą ziemię. Ale nie wolno przerwać tego, co zaczęte.
Continue.
Jeśli chcesz kontynuować, to jestem gotowy.
Ludzie, trzeba dokończyć dziady. Szykujcie się.
Let's hope this doesn't get...
Wyzywamy, zaklinamy,
This doesn't end badly.
duszę każdą przebadamy.
Ciemno wszędzie, głucho wszędzie. Co to będzie? Co to będzie?
Cosik szemrze, cosik piska, ktoś się zbliża do ogniska.
Ciemno wszędzie, głucho wszędzie. Co to będzie? Co to będzie?
Upiory!
Oh, great.
Święta ziemia została zbrukana krwią, jednak nie dokończymy rytuału. Ludzie, ratujcie się, uciekajcie, komu życie miłe.
Fabulous. This is gonna be fun. I hate those things. I hate raids. They always cheaply teleport around and then they get you from behind. At least I have a helper. Sort of. An AI companion of sorts. Good. Everything's good. That wasn't so bad. I guess it's because I'm overleveled for this, but still.
Stracone.
Łowcy czarownic musieli dowiedzieć się o dziadach od chłopów. Ten upiór, którego przepędzili, to był duch twojego ojca, prawda? Groził, że wróci i pewnie dotrzyma słowa.
Guślarz nie boi się starego Jamroza.
Wraith called you a patricide.
Upiór nazwał cię ojcobójcą. Miał rację?
Miał.
Żeby ci pomóc, muszę wiedzieć wszystko. Dlaczego zabiłeś ojca?
Guślarz nie chce o tym mówić.
Gotta do something about this.
Sam sobie nie poradzisz. Przecież widzę, że się boisz. Upiór będzie miał nad tobą władzę. Przegnam go, ale muszę wiedzieć, gdzie został pochowany. Prawdopodobnie ciało nie rozpadło się w proch i jest jego łącznikiem ze światem żywych.
Jamroz leży w bagnie.
Poszukam ciała i zobaczę, co da się zrobić.
Once I got past the initial not really being as serious as I should have been with the initial monsters, after that it got pretty easy. Oh, it's kind of funny. The human enemies were far easier than the monsters were. Maybe it's because with the monsters you're encouraged to dodge more, whereas the humans you can sort of parry and overcome them more easily. There seems to be a difference. Or maybe it's just because my steel sword is more OP because it can set things on fire. It has a chance to inflict status effects. I don't think my silver sword does that. It does a decent amount of damage, but it doesn't inflict status effects or anything like that, so it's not as good about stunning them. Not to mention the monsters just seem to hit harder. You know what I mean? Huh, what do we have here? Oh, just mushrooms? Sure, why the hell not? Ooh, wait, a treasure chest. Skillage Gamson. Yeah, that looks like armor. Let's see how good it is. Very, very weak. Its resistances aren't even that good. But it does sell for 151. Not bad. Okay, plus 5%. That's actually weak. That's weaker, but it does have some bonuses, so... And it's actually worth more than what I'm currently wearing, so I might consider it. It might just be worth the reduction in armor. Who knows? And they both have a slot, so I could just increase its magic. Well, I mean the protection, the armor. I could enhance that aspect if I wanted to. Right? Yeah, things got quiet all of a sudden. Too quiet. More ways than one. Did I mention this game is beautiful? Because that will never not be true. Find the body of the Peller's father in the swamps using your Witcher sense. Suppose that makes sense. Oh, look at that. That actually does move to you. I wonder why the bushes don't react to you. It's weird. Maybe it's because of something different. Ah, the Crookback Bog. I guess once again I have to go there, huh? Let's see all the quests. I want to see the quests. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Oh, wait. I think it's in the journal. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's see the major quests. Defender of the Faith, fix all the damaged shrines. That doesn't seem too bad, except it requires a... It suggests a level 10 for some reason. I guess in order to get to some of them, you'll have to fight monsters, I would assume. Unless there's somehow some people who are going to get in the way between you and fixing a shrine. That'd just be weird, wouldn't it? Okay, main quests. Ciri's Footsteps. What's the recommended one for that? Wait, there is no recommended level. I can do this right now. Whoops. I can do it right now. My bad. Okay, where do I go to find that out? For some reason, I thought it said that it required a higher level. How would I find out if she's in Novigrad? Obviously, Novigrad is up here. Who would I have to talk to? Do I just talk to everybody and then, hopefully? This is a question mark right here, which means I haven't been here yet, which you know what that means. Let's go ahead and prioritize that. Humans don't trust non-humans. Racial tensions in cities where they cohabit often explode in pogroms and massacres. That's not good. The Empire of Nilfgaard has already conquered many kingdoms. Have you heard about H-Doom? Yes, I have. Why do you ask? And no, I have no intention of playing it.
Podejrzanie wyglądasz przy...
Oh, there you are, my trusty steed. Wait, what? Well, I mean, I'm not going to judge other people if they want to be into it. I'm just not going to do it myself. Is that woman okay?
Ooh.
Bro, why do you keep posting messages just to delete them? That's kind of weird, man. I don't get you. You alright?
Question.
Who are you? Okay, fine. Sorry for showing interest. She seemed really distressed. I figured I'd see what's wrong. Clearly that was a mistake.
I pamiętaj, na oprawki nigdy nie wybieraj się sam. Zawsze z partnerem.
Fair enough. Whoops. Sorry about that. What the hell? I don't think this is a place for horses. No, probably not. Come on, Geralt. You know how to jump, right? Crap, I was hoping to jump on the roof. Because apparently that's what I have to do. Okay, there we go. Looks like this place suffered a bit. These guys are trying to fix the roof, huh? Well, I'm just using the roof as a stepping stone. Crap. I was hoping I could jump on that, but actually it wouldn't do me any good anyway, would it?
Jesteś czarownikiem?
The terrain around here is very odd. You want to know where you came from? Where'd you come from? And why do you keep deleting your messages? It strikes me as suspicious. Novigrad, Gilfdorf. Awesome. Hey, what up? Alchemist, I think. Locked. Okay. Not over there, clearly. Well, I can come in here. Merchant. Okay, just a merchant. That's fine.
Podejdź bliżej. Oglądanie nic nie kosztuje. A jest co podziwiać. Masz przed sobą kolekcję słynnego maga Eramasa. Taka okazja trafia się raz na...
We shall see.
Ten zbiór. Nie słyszałem jeszcze o czarodzieju, który chętnie rozstałby się ze swoimi rzeczami.
Eramasa nikt o zdanie nie pytał. Spalili go 2 tygodnie temu.
Ouch.
Dziwne, że te artefakty nie spłonęły razem z nim. Łowcy czarownic tak po prostu pozwolili ci na odsprzedaż?
A dlaczego mieliby nie pozwolić? To przecież zupełnie zwyczajne przedmioty o wartości czysto kolekcjonerskiej. Czyż nie?
I see. Tell me about Erima's artifacts.
No dobrze, jak rozumiem, to nie są tak do końca zwykłe przedmioty.
Plotka głosi, że niektóre z nich są zaczarowanymi kluczami.
A wspomina może, gdzie znajduje się zamek, do którego owe klucze pasują?
Niestety nie. Gdybym znał wszystkie szczegóły, sam bym się posłużył tą kolekcją.
That's a good
A
point.
gdzie mieszkał ten Eramas?
Miał piękną rezydencję na wschód od Oxenfurtu. Jako że drogo sprzedał swoją skórę, Dom jest zdewastowany.
Pokaż mi swoje towary.
Alright, let's see what you got, pal. Light armor, but no protection of any kind. Clearance returns all ability points to the available pool. That's an interesting one. Drum. Very expensive, though. That is extremely expensive. 1,000. They don't want to make it easy for you to just go ahead and reset all your stuff. Miraculous Guide to Gwent uses magic to show the number of cards missing from your collection. Interesting. Okay, that's just junk. Junk. Okay, I'm guessing the one with explanation marks are the ones that are important. And these ones cost pretty much nothing. May as well just buy all of them. If they're needed to complete a quest, then I may as well just buy them. What the hell? Oh, okay. Read for additional information. Well, it's not required for a quest, but I may as well take it anyway. Just because. Let's see. I'll sell you this. I probably wouldn't get any more from an actual blacksmith, so I may as well sell it to him. Okay, this actually does more damage, but without the chance to freeze, or the chance to cause burning, or the ignisign intensity, or the armor piercing. So, you're going. This is just straight up weaker. This is stronger, but lacks all that other stuff. This one is... Not only is this actually weaker because it doesn't have the stuff, but it actually requires a higher level. Even if I am almost up to that point. Still don't care. It's not like I'm going to be chopping trees. Then again, am I really going to be picking ore either? Probably not. No. This I might be able to use because it does more damage. You get infinite amount of arrows, so having any amount of damage boosting would be very, very good to have. But it requires level 14, so I can't use it right now. Which is unfortunate. Witch Hunter's Sword. Critical hit bonus. I'm tempted, but no. This one, on the other hand, while it is weaker, it has some bonuses, and it also has 3 slots, so this is going to come in really big handy. Required level 2, okay. Once I find some relics and I can just slap them in there to increase it, it could end up overtaking my current silver sword. Especially since it also has a 1% chance to freeze. That is really small, but it's something. Farewell.
Bywaj. Statuetka człowieka. Ona nie została wyrzeźbiona, tylko stworzona za pomocą magii. Szkoda, że nie mogę zanieść na wizję.
Yeah, real shame, isn't it? Wait, I should probably go back the way I came, huh? If I can go around, then I can go to that northern area. And if nothing else, figure out what that question mark is. I just love going around the cities. It really shows how densely packed they are. I know I've probably beaten a dead horse by now with that, but seriously, I love how packed everything is. It really makes it feel lively. Not like some cities that I've seen in video games, where it's very empty. I guess being released during the PS4 era has some advantages. By then, CPUs were good enough to handle all this. Then again, the Nintendo Switch was technically good enough too, but it has a quad core. It may be a weaker quad core, but it's still a quad core. Although I'm pretty sure it lagged. It lags more in cities. Then again, even home consoles lagged a bit in cities. Which goes to show that technically my computer is beyond consoles. Even the PS4 and the Xbox One. Not sure about the Xbox One X, or even the PS4 Pro, but definitely more than the base consoles. You guys okay? Oh, look at that. Eternal Fire Priest. Who are you? How fare you, Witcher? Ah, they recognize me as a Witcher. Isn't that flattering? Who? The necromancer and witch, Philip Alhart, has been declared a public enemy. Information leading to her capture will be rewarded. I'm guessing I would probably want to take her side on that. Oh well, it didn't spark any quests, so it's none of my business apparently. Sometimes you just gotta know when to keep your nose out of everyone else's business. Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. Sorry about that, sir. Witch hunter. Kill you. I have to go the other way, probably. This is fun.
Myślałam, że nie może być gorzej.
Hello, noblewoman.
Przystoi to tak damy niepokoić?
How am I disturbing you? By talking to you. How dare you talk to me? Can't you tell that I'm royalty? And I'm a witcher, I don't give a crap. Whoops. Wow. This town is like a labyrinth. Can't tell where you're going. Maybe it's through here? Don't talk to me. I'm a witcher, I'm clearly better than you. I'm gonna flaunt mine. I'm gonna flaunt my status above you now. Actual kings! Boy oh boy, me and my friend are having a discussion about something obvious. We would like your obvious opinion, junkie. That kind of depends on what kind of obvious you mean. Because now you got me suspicious. Don't take this the wrong way, but your motives are all the successful cartoons getting rebooted except Johnny Bravo. I think that's obvious, isn't it? Probably the same reason why there doesn't appear to be interest in a Duke Nukem game. Because some people think... Some people are a little sensitive, if you know what I mean. Let's just call it that. Even though technically Johnny Bravo's behavior is punished on a regular basis in a hilarious fashion, people don't tend to care for context. They just tend to get outraged by the content, which is unfortunate. Hold on, they did try to get a new Duke Nukem game. That's why you don't have a newer one. Nah, Duke Nukem Forever was in development since just after Duke 3D, so I don't know if I consider that all that new. And even then, it's getting quite old now. Place of power. Now we're talking. Give me that ability point. What I mean is, some people think that Duke Nukem is outdated. I don't actually agree with that. I think the problem with Forever was that they actually made him douchier, much douchier than 3D. But that's just my opinion. Because I can go back to 3D or 0 Hour, especially, and the way Duke acts in those, just fine. For the most part, he's basically an action hero. But for some reason in Forever, they really flaunt him. They make him turn into a self-important douche. And I do consider there to be a fine line between that. But yeah. Obviously, the reason why Johnny Bravo isn't getting rebooted is because I think people are way too sensitive in many ways nowadays. Is that the answer you were looking for? The obvious answer? Let's see. Alternate sign mode. Right. Obviously, I want to upgrade that because that's going to become overpowered. Ooh, that's actually completely maxed out. Increases Quinn and sign intensity by 5%. Okay, stamina regeneration. Nice. You know, Seth MacFarlane wrote for Johnny Bravo. Now watch how a light bulb in your head will get it, and how everything will make sense after reading this. And he went on to make Family Guy. Which is funny because Family Guy was probably one of the most outlandish shows ever. So yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Although I will say one thing for sure. Johnny Bravo probably isn't a show that you want to put on Adult Swim or something like that. But then again, I don't think regular Cartoon Network would accept it either. Although I think it's probably for the best that they don't reboot Johnny Bravo. They'd probably just screw it up like they did with so many other shows. So yeah, maybe it's actually for the best. Even if they did want to reboot Johnny Bravo, they'd probably find some way to screw it up. Ooh, Dorian sword. Master item. Let's see how powerful this master item is. It is actually weaker than what I've got. Granted, it has a 4% chance to cause bleeding, but mine has a 9% chance to cause burning. That's over twice. And that still causes health loss over time. So, yeah. I don't know what bleeding has over burning. In South Park, the Stick of Truth, it's obvious. You can stack bleeding. Okay, that was clearly a bad idea. That's why I saved before doing that. If you're having trouble defeating an enemy, try preparing for the battle by brewing potions and applying oils. For some reason in my head, I thought, okay, I'm going to go for the roof. Maybe I can avoid dying. Nope. Barrels of flammable spirit or hornet's nest to damage opponents. Neato. Thing is that some of the MLPFIM writers also wrote for Johnny Bravo, so take that for what it is. I find it funny because, if anything, Johnny Bravo was... I'm not sure if it's accurate to say, but in many ways, it actually felt like a very pro-feminist show. Okay, so I can't quite make it to the ocean. So I should probably quit jumping down to my death. I was hoping I'd land in the ocean. Clearly, there wasn't enough clearance for that. Sorry. Anyway, the weird thing is that Johnny Bravo went out of its way to be a very feminist show. Like, Johnny Bravo tends to be the idiot. And the women tend to be portrayed as very strong and smart. He's always getting punished for being a doofus. It's not like he's Duke Nukem where he's just a macho man getting all the ladies. His douchey behavior was punished, but like I said, people don't care about context anymore. All people care about is, well, this has offensive crap in it. I don't care if it's being portrayed as a bad thing. It's still bad because it has bad content, even if they're clearly being punished. It's like how some people will say, even if a show depicts alcoholism as a bad thing, they'll just say, well, it has alcohol in it. That makes it bad. You know what I mean? Oh, is there a delay? Because by the time you said, please don't die, I'd already died the second time. I didn't know there was that much a delay in the stream. Maybe if I go down here... Nope, there's still too much cliff. Maybe what I need to do is I need to go down steadily and give anything to be a doofus like him. Oh, you'd give anything to have women reject you at every step? And have them beat the crap out of you? I didn't know you were into that, Elisera. You think you know a guy. Wink, wink. It doesn't appear there's any safe way down there. I probably have to go all the way around. Yeah, I should probably just get a boat anyway. Wait a minute. I can probably go down here. There we go. Now I'm closer down. And now I can just come down here. We need more men like him today. Oh, you mean self-important douchebags? I think we've got plenty of those. He was a good looker. So, you think we need more gym rats? Who pump the gym 24/7 and want you to stare at them? Ah, that's interesting. We've got ourselves a little path here. He was the common simple man. If by simple you mean, legally, mentally, ill, if you know what I mean. I'm so glad I got this magic lamp. While torches apparently do the same thing, I like the fact that this is reliable and you don't ever have to worry about it potentially running out. Just all around good. Golem. That doesn't look like an enemy. Oh, great. That's because it wasn't at the time. Until it saw me. It's a level 14, though. I wonder if I can kill it. It's more like a boss. I could probably do it. Hey, buddy. Ah, crap. Holy crap. He doesn't get dazed so easily. I better just avoid his attacks. Underestimating this big guy is a great way to get killed, isn't it? Wait, come on. Use the shield. That way, at least as he's hitting me, I'm gaining health back. Hey, buddy. Come on, buddy. Give me my health back. Holy crap. That just took most of my health away. That means he cut through it and proceeded to deal a lot of damage on top of that. I don't think I could beat him. Actually, I'm inflicting a lot of damage on him, too. I just have to be careful. Avoid his attacks. He's a very big guy, which means I can get a lot of hits on him before he can attack me once. I can do it. I just have to be very careful. He's a giant. He's like El Gigante. Did I just instantly break my own shield? Ah, shit. He's getting more aggressive. I think it's because he knows he's hurting. Come on, you bastard. This guy. But I bet I get a lot of EXP for killing him. Just a little bit more. Come on. There we go. He was... Okay. I already read that. At least he's slow, yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's all a matter of getting around him. You gotta outmaneuver him, because you're sure as hell not going to outpower him. Unless you are overpowered. Unless you are over-leveled for him. The fact that he was slow made it pretty easy to maneuver around him. Ah, hell with it. I'll only bring the lamp out if I need it. If it's, like, completely pitch black, then I'll use it. Otherwise, it just seems like a waste. That's where I came from. That boss fight actually discombobulated me. I ended up back where I started from. Probably not where I want to go, is it? That golem was clearly guarding something. What do you say we find out what he was guarding, huh? I bet it's something good, right? Okay, this fountain doesn't have anything. Those mushrooms clearly aren't the thing that he was guarding. Maybe those stairs are a clue. Has to be something. What do we have here? Locked. Key required. Okay, good. At least I can get some light around here. Do my witcher senses detect anything? Then another torch that can be ignited? What did I say, ignite? I'm ignorant, is what I probably should be saying. Well, it's another area that I didn't come into. Maybe it has the key somewhere. Or it's just another way around. That's probably it. Either way. It'd be more interesting if that golem had the key on him. You know what I mean? That would make sense. Just to make sure you can't run past him. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Ooh. Ignite. The more fire, the better. At least in this case. What the hell? Ooh, we got a ghost. At least I thought that was a ghost. Never mind then. That was just an item. As per the instructions of our supervisor, Arenas Ver Strengard, we have conducted a series of studies on the genotype of the creatures commonly known as drowners. Sadly, administering a poison made of fugu fish induced a coma in all specimens in the study. After 24 hours, the vial functions of all above-mentioned specimens ceased, prohibiting us from continuing with study. So, that would be a very good, effective way to kill them, wouldn't it? What the hell is that? Wait, what the? Huh? Do I have to make them all face towards the center? That would make sense, wouldn't it? You probably have to make them look towards the center. Unless I'm looking at this wrong. Yeah, those ones are now facing towards the center, but I'm not sure if that's the way you have to do it or not. If not, there's probably a clue somewhere. Monster. Wraith. Hate those things. But at least this one is lower than my level. As long as I'm careful. Yes. Bingo. Guess we'll eat the ham sandwich. Essence of Wraith. Alrighty then. Mysterious recipe. Mysterious. I've got a bit of downtime between these treatments, so I'll have to administer to these stinking drowners, but as promised, I'll write you the recipe for my famous spiced chicken and pumpkin brew, chicken thighs, mix of exotic spices, milk of the Cocos Nucifera. There's a ship from the Sun's Import Company that arrives that those guys sell everything, striped horse included. Remainder of the list is illegible. I'm sure you'll figure out the rest of the process on your own. Good luck. You owe me now. Johnny wasn't dumb per se, he was uneducated as all. Me with my degree, I'm more stupid than he is, sometimes simple as smart. To be honest, he came across as more mentally ill than just stupid, if you know what I mean. He didn't come across like he was normal mentally wise. He came across like he had a mental disability, if that makes any sense. But then again, maybe that's just my interpretation. That could be why he could never figure things out. I've even heard rumors that he's autistic. Yeah. Impulse control, common sense. I think it's possible that he could be autistic. I'm not just saying that because he obviously can't read the emotions of other people that well, or at least he doesn't care to. It's possible that he's just stupid and he doesn't care to, but to some extent it looks like he just is incapable of reading people's emotions, which would imply some autism. I'm just saying. Again, could be totally wrong. But that seems to be a theory. Just a stereotype. So Ed, and Eddie. Well, there was definitely something wrong with Ed. I think we can both agree on that. Eddie was pretty smart. He's just an asshole. And Double D is just too timid. He lacks self-confidence. Ed was the one who seems like he has a disability. Yes, but all characters were one note. That's not stupid. Okay, then. Let's go ahead and flip the switch. I will say, though, if a character is just there for a comedy gag and they never ever evolve past that point, it does get boring after a while. Like if they don't show their dynamic as characters at all, if they just keep doing the same trait over and over again because, hey, that's funny. It does get old after a while. What the hell's that? Well, unfortunately, I cannot use this underwater, so this is where I'm going to get into a disadvantage, isn't it? Yep. Let's see. Maybe I can... Oh! Drowners. I'm going to need to use my crossbow for them. Here you go, buddy. Good thing underwater, using a crossbow is one-hit kill. Kept doing it for the whole show. You know, like I said, I find characters that are completely one-note. They never do anything else but their one gag. I find them to be kind of boring after a while. I mean, even Ed had other aspects than just being stupid. Even if that was commonly used. Laboratory key. Which they tried to change the characters too much. I don't mean where you try to 180 the characters and pretend that they never had a personality. I mean where they at least have something more going to them. There's more complexity, because people in the real world aren't just one note. They tend to have at least a few different traits. Like, if you see someone who's a little stupid, that's not literally his entire personality. He might have certain interests, certain goals, certain aspirations, or she might have certain goals or aspirations. It's very simplistic to just portray a character one way. And it can get boring if you don't have anything to mix it up. Right. Heck, I think one of my favorite Eddie moments is when Double D was getting tormented by the Canker sisters, and then Eddie just tells them off. That was great. It showed that he's not always an asshole. He can care sometimes. And apparently, the Canker sisters were basically the, well, you know what. They were definitely feared by pretty much everyone, and Eddie still told them off because they were torturing Double D, and he figured enough was enough. That was bold of him. What the hell? Huh. Oh, I see. I get you. Just gotta break through. What the hell? Okay, this just got more interesting. It actually held for 174 episodes. Yeah, sounds about right. What the hell? I'm outside again. Or at least I thought I was. Nope, this is just luminescence. Oh crap. Frickin' swamp gas. The funny thing is that Geralt made fun of the idea of using fire on them. Isn't it? To... What? What do you mean by that? Ah, shit. Oh, this is bad. Ah, crap. I should have had the protective shield. At least then I could have restored health from having her hit me. I honestly don't know what you mean by that. Because Eddie was something... If anything, Eddie seemed like he was... Him being an asshole kind of painted... Yeah, I was about to say, if anything, wouldn't Eddie being an asshole kind of present that in a negative light? In a negative light? If anything, couldn't you see that as anti-capitalism? Well, I guess there are some episodes where Jimmy or someone else also tries to do a venture and they're much more successful at it because, unlike Eddie, they aren't assholes, but still. I mean, if they wanted to reboot it and they wanted to go hardcore that way, I guess what they could do is just make Eddie the only one going after ventures and just have everyone else just be anti that. I don't think he was loved by all for being rich. At least not exclusively that. I mean, they all respected Rolf, and he was basically the poor one. Or at least, you know, the simplistic country one. I don't know if that necessarily means he's poor, but he was definitely the simple country bumpkin. And everyone respected him, so, you know. It's not like that was all there was to it. It seems like whether you're rich or poor, people just don't like assholes. A.k.a. Eddie. So don't be an asshole. That was probably awkward. What do we have here? Go back to Quinn. I'd like to see both shows rebooted just to see how they will ruin it because I'm curious. Kind of like how they ruined the Powerpuff Girls. From what I've seen. I mean, even if you weren't necessarily a fan of that show, the way they treated it, that was just dirty. Although Samurai Jack's 5th season was pretty good, but that's because it went on Adult Swim. It seems like Adult Swim respects classic cartoons more than Cartoon Network does. Because, apparently, from what I can tell in the TV guides, they will air older cartoons all the time, like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. They don't hide from it. They seem to respect the past a lot more. Especially compared to main Cartoon Network. Main Cartoon Network couldn't care less. They'll change anything to appeal to the lowest common denominator, it seems. Yep, that was the key. Let's see what kind of secrets await us in this dark lab. Oh, hell. He's got a skull above him. You know what that means. Higher profit, lower risk. Adult Swim is small, so more room for risks. Consider the hours it's broadcasting on. I suppose that's fair. It's not exactly going to get as much as main Cartoon Network. That's probably why there is a Toonami at all. You know, the anime network, considering anime tends to be a little more risque. Less suitable for sensitive types. If you catch my drift. What in the world? Alright, I think the way out is that way. Well, there's a creature that is way above my level in here. I better get the hell out. What is suitable for sensitive types? I don't know, maybe... I would say shows that pander to them, but even shows that pander to them, they somehow find a way to get offended by, so... You make a good question. Pretty much nothing is suitable for them, because no matter what, they have to always complain. Seemingly. They always have to find something to complain about. No matter how petty it is. That's pretty much their whole bread and butter. No matter what, they have to invent something to complain about. If they ever got to the point where they said, things are fine, we don't need to complain anymore, well then, they probably wouldn't have any purpose, would they? In a way, it's kind of sad. Knowing that your purpose is basically being negative and complaining all the time. I do not envy such people. And I think I complain. I will admit I complain a little too much, but I don't think I complain all the time. Not like some people. Ooh, look at that. Very pretty. I do have hopes for Johnny Bravo if they will take Seth MacFarlane because he's an idiot today as he was in the past, unchanged. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it would give him something to do besides Family Guy. I think he's sick of Family Guy. I'm not sure about that, but from what I heard, Seth MacFarlane actually hates working on Family Guy now. He just wants it to end already. Because it's like it's impossible to cancel Family Guy. Which is weird. Because you'd think with all the other shows that people demand get canceled because it's offensive, you'd think Family Guy would be on the chopping block since it isn't exactly PC, if you know what I mean. That show is very openly outlandish. I guess it's because as long as it toes a certain line, they're okay with it. Even if they would crucify other shows for far less. But I don't know if that's my place. What the hell? Interesting little detailing here. Righto. Just a dead end. Truth be told, he is not an idiot, he's a hitmaker. I think it's not so much that he's an idiot, but he's... Is Is it a little harsh to say that Seth MacFarlane might not be an idiot, he's just pandering to them? Because I think that would make sense. It seems like with a lot of his shows, he's going for the lowest common denominator on purpose. Because he knows that people are going to eat it up. You get what I mean? He knows he has to make his shows like that. I mean, someone who's an idiot probably wouldn't be making hit after hit like that. He knows what he's doing. I don't like him, but I can easily admit there's more to him than meets the eye. Now, like I said. And I have to imagine that even Seth is starting to think that people are a little too sensitive nowadays. Because his thing is outlandish humor. I have to imagine even he has reached the point where he's like, man, these people need to lighten up. I can't make a joke about anything anymore. Because no matter what, you're going to insult somebody. You can make a knock joke and someone will say that insults people who don't have houses. Because they don't have doors to knock on. Okay. I already read that. My bad. Novigrad, find out if Ciri is in Novigrad. How do I do that? I wouldn't even know where to look. Unless there's someone to talk to. Quest available. Huh. Interesting. There are quests in the surrounding area. Unfortunately, none of them are the ones I'm looking for. Find out if Ciri's in Skellage. Oh, right, that was also one. That was the one that had a freaking level requirement. Don't know if it's Family Guy gave toilet humor a bad name. Well, that is the lowest common denominator. People are starting to overreact to things like the characters in South Park would do. Good point, Gary. That's one thing I have to give South Park credit for. I don't think they've, at least from what I could tell, they've at least done a pretty good job about not overly catering to people who are offended at everything. Gary... Yeah, there are the PC babies in South Park. Visit Triss in her house. That might be an interesting quest. It recommends level 10, but I'm pretty much level 10 right now. So, screw it. Actually, this might be good. Nah. Actually, I should probably look at that. That'll change soon. I don't doubt it. I would hope not, but unfortunately, I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see, I was thinking about something. Oh, you know what's really sad? Apparently there are people who are offended by Jerry Seinfeld. He's about as milquetoast can be, and he says that he's afraid to perform in certain college campuses because... Why can't I save? I guess it's because it was still loading areas. Anyway, when Jerry Seinfeld, probably the most milquetoast comedian you could possibly think of, when he's afraid to perform in college campuses, you know things have gotten a little too sensitive. I mean, for God's sake. If you're offended at Jerry Seinfeld, then maybe you should do a little reevaluating. Is it because he did something wrong? What'd he do? Is there something he did? Is he like Bill Cosby, where it turns out the milquetoast nice guy was into some crap? Oh, jeez. Oh, great. Witch burnings.
Żadne zło nie uchowa się przed świętym ogniem. Święty ogień oświetli je, spali, oczyści. Święty ogień oświetli, spali i oczyści. Oto płomień łaski i miłosierdzia. Ty odmilczy, będziesz płonął powoli. Będziesz błagał o śmierć wszystkimi znanymi ci głosami naraz, jak inni z twojego kraju.
Ja nie zrobiłem nic złego, nic! Ja tylko chciałem żyć jak wy! Ratujcie, dobrzy ludzie! Proszę!
You call these kind folk? They're loving it.
Patrzcie! To Doppler!
This is messed up.
Mam nadzieję, że Dudu nie dał się złapać.
You sure isn't just how Phil laughs? Look at that. It's a fast travel point. I probably shouldn't be so happy after what just happened, but fast travel point. So that's something. What just happened?
Ej, ty! Zjeżdżaj stąd! My obrabiamy ten dom!
What are you looting? Let's talk.
Nie interesują mnie
How's it going,
łupy,
Joseph?
tylko czarodziejka,
Good to
która
see you.
tam mieszkała.
Mamy w to wierzyć?
Tak.
Pewno ukrywa się w jakiejś norze, jak oni wszyscy.
Who might know?
Ktoś musi wiedzieć, gdzie jest ta kryjówka.
Ja bym je szukał w zgniłym gaju.
Where's the Putrid Grove?
Gdzie jest ten zgniły gaj?
Pojęcia nie ma. Podobno przesiadują tam różne dziwadła i odmieńcy.
Well, it uses Polish audio.
Najpierw musiałbym wiedzieć, jak tam dojść.
Powiadają, że można się dostać kanałami, co się zaczynają poza miastem.
You can set the language
Kto wie,
to...
gdzie one są.
Popytaj żebraków. Albo znajdź złodzieja i szpiegów.
Fair enough, hello, sir.
Powiadają, że żebracy i złodzieje muszą płacić haracz królowi żebraków.
Żebracy mają tu swojego króla? Takiego w koronie i z perłem?
I would guess it's more like a gourd.
Król żebraków to tylko przezwisko. W Nowigradzie wszyscy się z nim liczą.
Tylko uważaj, bo tam nawet męga się nie zapuszcza.
Kto mnie wołał? Czego chciał?
Mengę!
Straż świątynna!
Zabrać to złodziejskie nasienie do pokoju zwierzę.
Ale panie, za co? Przecież to kram czarodziejskiej suki.
Według ciebie wolno rabować ich mienie?
No, magowie i czarodziejki są wyjęci spod prawa.
Ale ich dobytek to sprawa Straży Świątynnej. A Nowigrad jest praworządnym miastem.
No, this is my first time.
Wiedziałeś, że nietoperz potrafi wyczuć ćmę na mile?
Don't know much about small animals. It's about the hearing, not sense of smell.
To nie jest kwestia czucia. Nietoperze mają doskonały słuch.
No proszę, na nietoperzach też się znasz. A ja myślałem, że tylko na potworach. Tak samo jak nietoperz wyczuwa ćmy, tak ja wyczuwam dziwadła. Nowigrad to nie jest miejsce dla takich jak ty.
Whatever, dick. If you get attacked by monsters, that's your problem. And yeah, Joseph, I've got no doubt I've been in for a treat already. Who's it for then? Who's it for then?
Słyszałem, że Nowigrad to nie miejsce dla magów i czarodziejek. Teraz mówisz, że nie dla wiedźminów. Ciekawi mnie, dla kogo jest Nowigrad.
Dla prawych ludzi, wyznających jedyną słuszną wiarę w wieczny ogień.
Na razie nie mogę ci nic zrobić, ale wiem, że tu jesteś. Wystarczy, że popełnisz jeden błąd, a popełnisz go.
Będę pierwszym, który się o tym dowie. A wtedy zostaniesz poddany procedurom, jak każdy magiczny cudak, który ma czelność brukać nasze miasto. Do zobaczenia.
I don't know, this could end up being a pretty long-lasting live stream series. Huh, that was interesting. That guy's an asshole. He's just the type to see getting mauled by monsters. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take this stuff for myself. Conjunction of the Spheres. Probably a little too long to read through. Look for thieves and carefully follow them. You press reset password, type a new password, and can't be the same as old password.
Najmocniej przepraszam.
Ciągnij dziada po bruku.
Now that is a skilled pickpocket. That guy's running that way. Is that the guy? I think that was the guy. Guy in question. Or maybe I read the situation wrong. I'm guessing I can't just use my Witcher senses to find him. I saw someone running that way. I thought that was him. Clearly not. Look for thieves and carefully follow them. Well, one's bound to show up sooner or later. Probably not in a cutscene. Sorry, buddy. Where are the thieves? I don't see anything of the sort. That guy one of them? That guy looks like a thieving type. I don't think I have any DLCs. Although, weren't the DLCs free? Could be wrong on that, though. That's weird.
Coś podejrzewa. Muszę zachować większy dystans.
Straże! Złodziej!
Ah, that's the guy. The guy who's walking right through them.
Jest ostrożniejszy niż myślałem. Nie mogę podejść za blisko.
I know. Don't look at me. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Although the base game alone is going to take forever. Hello, sir. He can't get away from me.
Panie miłościwy,
There we go.
daj chociaż koronę. Jak mi nie dasz, to moja chora matka umrze z głodu.
Where will I find the king of beggars? What?
Dostaniesz pieniądze. Pod warunkiem, że powiesz mi, gdzie jest zgniły gaj.
Nic nie wiem. Zabieraj swoje pieniądze. Ja nic nie wiem. Odejdź.
Ah, suddenly he's getting all sensitive. He knows something.
2 dni głodny nie chodzisz.
And he doesn't want to tell. Let's see if this... Gotta be careful. If I tail him too closely, he'll be on me. But I'm pretty sure if I let him get too far away, it'll fail the mission. Gotta be subtle about this. Hello, shady individual. How are you? How fascinating. Just heading to the dock. For all you know. Hello, old man, who I'm clearly here to see.
Dlaczego twe miecze nie przy pasie dyndają? Hola!
Sorry about that, buddy. Sorry.
Toros będzie karany.
Look at that. Gotta keep my distance. Don't let him know I'm onto him. It's too bad I can't just walk normally. Geralt keeps wanting to run. This was probably made for an analog stick. If I had an analog stick and I just did it slightly, he would probably just walk. But I don't have one of those. I'm using keyboard here.
Jest ostrożniejszy niż myślałem. Nie mogę podejść za blisko.
Yeah, I'm not getting too close. At least I didn't think I was. Don't let him get too far. This is a very sensitive game here. You gotta stay within a certain threshold. Within the perfect distance. Pyres of Novigrad. This is the place. Whoops. Never mind. Oh. This is the place, huh?
Otwierać!
A ty kto i czego tu chcesz?
What have you got back there?
Zwiedzam sobie miasto. Ciekawi mnie, co jest za tą bramą.
Mój szwagier też był ciekawy. Będzie 5. rok, jak gnije w ziemi.
Can't tell? A freak.
Przyjrzyj mi się. Co dostrzegasz?
Żółte ślepia, 2 miecze. Mutowany zabójca mi się widzi.
Słyszałem, że to odpowiednie miejsce dla dziwolągów.
Dobrze słyszałeś. Jak znasz hasło, wchodzisz za darmo. Nie znasz, musisz zapłacić datek na nasz gaj.
Nie znam hasła.
W takim razie płać.
Let's see if I can convince him to let me in. I don't need any coin. You'll let me in for free.
Nie będę płacił. Przepuść.
Nice. I just leveled up by using a Jedi mind trick. You know what? I'm gonna call it a Witcher mind trick. Witcher mind trick. So much better than a Jedi mind trick. Because you look like a badass when you're doing it. Alright. Let's go for character. And seeing as how I can't upgrade this anymore because that would require me to have additional points in the branch, let's go ahead and get up something else. Target does not move. Alright. Alternate side mode, target enemy briefly becomes an ally and deals 20% more damage. I like the sound of that. Witcher Persuasion. That's a good way to put it, Gary. Very cool. Alright. Yes, I can make enemies become my allies for a brief moment. It's like that plasmid on BioShock. Pretty cool, right? Meet with the King of Beggars. Didn't know they had a king.
Dobrze.
Chyba musimy sobie coś wyjaśnić, czarodziejko.
Najwyższy czas.
Ja i moi ludzie poradzimy sobie bez pomocy magów, a magowie bez naszej pomocy to tylko zwierzyna łowna dla straży świątynnej. Kogo ja widzę?
Geralt?
Witaj, Tris.
So she is alive. Good to know.
Widzę, że się bardzo dobrze znacie. Byłem ciekawy, czy tu trafisz, Wiedźminie.
Knew I was looking for you?
Twoi szpicle donieśli ci, że szukam zgniłego gaju?
Gdybym nie trzymał ręki na pulsie, ryby już dawno zagnieździłyby się w moich oczodołach. Poza tym zgniły gaj to obrzydliwa nazwa dla naszego przytuliska.
So what would you call this place?
Ciekaw jestem, jak ty nazwałbyś tę spelunkę.
Bo ja wiem, może ogród wolności?
Jak na człowieka, który ściąga haracz od złodziei i żebraków, jesteś całkiem romantyczny.
A ty to nazywasz haraczem, a ja podatkami. Dla ciebie to są złodzieje, a dla mnie robotnicy. Widzisz, Wiedźminie, ja mam poważne plany. Dalekosiężne plany zagospodarowania tego miasta.
A może powinieneś zostać miejskim rajcą?
Żartujesz? Rada Miejska to zwykłe marionetki na sznurkach poruszanych przez hierarchę Nowigradu. A ostatnio też Radowida i jego łowców czarownic. Władza pozorna mnie nie obchodzi.
What do you want?
Wizjoner z ciebie.
Kiedyś tak zwane wolne miasto Nowigrad stanie się naprawdę wolne. A żeby do tego doszło, trzeba wyplenić stąd zabobony. Pierdolenie o świętości wiecznego ognia jest dobre dla dzieci.
Widać nie tylko. W czasie egzekucji wiwatowały tłumy, głównie dorośli.
No, tłuszcza zawsze lubiła swąd palonego ludzkiego mięsa. Ale ludzie kiedyś zrozumieją, że wieczny ogień jest tylko po to, żeby trzymać ich w ryzach. Mówią na to miejsce zgniły gaj, Ale to Nowigrad jest przegniły. Witaj w ostatnim bastionie normalności. Cieszę się, że ktoś taki jak ty trafił do naszego miasta, bo to kiedyś będzie nasze miasto, Geralt. Wspomnisz moje słowa?
Wasze?
Powiedzmy, że moje i moich przyjaciół. Ale to już zupełnie inna historia. A teraz zostawiam was samych, bo widzę, że właśnie tego potrzebujecie.
Mam sporo rzeczy do załatwienia w mieście.
Chętnie się do ciebie przyłączę.
Very fascinating. I mean, he's not entirely wrong. An ideology that compels you to burn people.
Raczej pozwala mi przeżyć.
That,
Gdyby mi ktoś pół roku temu
it seems
powiedział,
like
że
it might be
Chris
better off
Marigold
abolished, if I'm
zaprowadza
being
do
honest, or at least
nowigradzkiego
reformed heavily.
Pół roku temu Miss Marigold rozstała się z bliskim człowiekiem i musiała sobie ułożyć wszystko na nowo.
Something that burns people to death just based on suspicion.
Chodź, zobaczysz jak wygląda moje życie.
Last thing we need is witch
Pani
trials.
czarodziejka piękna jak zwykle. Żal się rozstawać.
Pewnie niedługo tu wrócę.
How about we just burn the ghouls instead? You know, the ones that we should be focusing on.
W jakichś ważnych sprawach.
Bardziej niż ważnych. Szukam kogoś.
A konkretniej?
Chodzi o dziewczynę, która jest dla mnie jak córka.
Ona? Tutaj? To niemożliwe.
Ah, so this is how you find out if she's in Novigrad. This actually fulfills the quest. Good.
Jesteś tu od jakiegoś czasu. Pomóż mi znaleźć jej ślad.
Pewnie. Zrobię wszystko, co się tylko da. Pomyślę, kto mógłby coś wiedzieć.
Thanks, Triss.
Nic nie boli tak jak życie.
She's nice. I'm glad they didn't burn her. That would have been horrible. I mean, it was horrible that of the two that they actually did kill, but still. At least she wasn't one of them, right? Let's hope she doesn't ever become one of them. Otherwise, Geralt might have some interesting things for this town.
Witaj, Smart. Udało ci się zdobyć składniki do magicznego kadzidła, o które prosiłam?
Niby tak, ale wystąpiły pewne, rzekłbym, komplikacje. No więc idę ci ja z workiem wzdłuż kanału, patrzę, a tu z naprzeciwka wychodzi 3 ze straży świątynnej.
Do rzeczy. Nie mamy czasu, a wiem, jak lubisz gadać.
Poczekaj, niosę worek pełen magikaliów, a ci idą prosto na mnie. Nie jestem strachliwy z natury, ale pot mi po dupie popłynął. Nie miałem wyjścia. Wrzuciłem worek do wody i powiedziałem, że to martwy kocur. Nie uwierzysz, ale łyknęli.
Muszę odzyskać tę paczkę, Smart. Mam zlecenie.
Wrzuciłem ją do kanału. Jakby przeszukać dno, to pewnie by się znalazła.
Mam ci zapłacić, a potem nurkować w lodowatej wodzie?
I'll get it.
Ja to zrobię. Gdzie wyrzuciłeś pakunek?
W okolicy Żurawia, przy przedostatnim mostku przed samym portem.
Nie spodziewałam się tak szaleńczego poświęcenia.
I tak miałem się odświeżyć. Chodźmy.
Stójcie, słyszycie? Przyszli po nas.
Zaczął mówić dopiero jak zacząłem mu napływać pięty. Każdy ma jakiś swój czuły punkt. Ja kiedyś przesłuchiwałem maga, który nie reagował na ból. Wyrwałem mu paznokcie, miażdżyłem jaja i nic. A potem się okazało, że jest wrażliwy na łaskot. Położyłem mu chrząszcza na brzuchu i przykryłem kubkiem. Mało nie oszalał.
Tym razem nam się udało, ale lepiej wyjdźcie kanałami. Klapa jest w podłodze.
Uważaj na siebie, Smart.
All right, I guess we're taking the back entrance. That's fine with me, I suppose. Right, that's locked. What do we have here? Ah, the door's right there. But just pay attention. Alright, let's go. Whoa. I just heard something loud. Drowner. Level 10. Come on, you freak. Heh. I'm a level 10 now, too. What do you think of that, you prick? Plus, there's 2 of us.
Czuję przeciąg. Tutaj powinno być
Advantage us.
Zresztą, gdyby nie było Smart, by nas tu nie skierował. Na tych ścianach musi być coś, co otwiera jakieś ukryte przejście.
Yeah, probably. Where's that lever? I don't need it right now. This place is actually pretty well lit. Maybe I can use my Witcher senses to find it. Ah, here we go. There we go.
Nowigrad był kiedyś wolnym miastem nie tylko z nas.
Nice.
Dlatego po masakrze w Lockmuin czarodzieje przybywali tu masowo. Myśleli, że schronią się tu przed siepaczami Radowida, ale wpadli z deszczu pod rynnę. Nowigrad leży na pieniądzach. A do prowadzenia wojny potrzeba 3 rzeczy. Pieniędzy, pieniędzy i jeszcze raz pieniędzy. Dlatego... Smart mówił o tym miejscu. Na dnie powinna być paczka. Oczywiście, jeżeli mu się nie pomyliło. Odkąd przesłuchał go, Menge cierpi na sklerozę i manię prześladowczą.
Nurt musiał znieść paczkę w stronę morza. Przepłynę w kierunku portu. Płyniesz ze mną?
Dzięki. Może innym razem.
Nie wiesz, ile tracisz. Wszędzie pełno zjełczałego oleju. Moim zdaniem dobrze robi na cerę.
That's great. Luckily, I've got my Witcher senses, so I can just look for it. It's like a radar. Beep, beep. What the? That's weird. I'm looking right in the area and I don't see it anywhere. Oh, here we go. It's right over there. Probably because I wasn't looking in the right direction. Looks like a story did check out. Neato. Is that what I needed? Oh, this is it. Leather sack. Oh, okay. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. I seriously love the turquoise blue effect on this. It looks so amazing. Alright, I got the package.
Znalazłeś paczkę, czy moczyłeś się bez sensu?
Lubię sobie czasem popływać w kanałach. Oprócz paru ryb, zardzewiałej kotwicy i resztek łodzi znalazłem coś takiego.
To mój pakunek. Chyba nic nie zamokło. Kochany jesteś.
Widzę, że jesteś w swoim żywiole.
Pamiętasz jeszcze, czym były moje żywioły?
Pół roku to nie tak znowu długo, a ja nie cierpię na sklerozę.
Ale na amnezję, owszem.
Zyskałem już całą pamięć.
To
Just because he's
dobrze.
got white hair.
Teraz już nikt nie będzie mógł cię wykorzystać.
Ktoś mnie wykorzystał?
Ja?
Nigdy tak nie uważałem.
Musimy się pośpieszyć.
Well, now. Maybe she's not entirely nice. I'm just kidding. Hey, buddy.
Witaj, czarodziejko.
Witaj, Brandon.
Nie spodziewałem się, że przyjdziesz w towarzystwie.
You told him you're a sorceress?
Tris, powiedziałaś temu człowiekowi, że jesteś czarodziejką?
Oczywiście, jak szukała zlecenia, to od tego zaczęła.
Ty jesteś Tris?
Wiem, że to nieostrożne, ale w Nowigradzie panuje duża konkurencja. Gdybym powiedziała, że jestem zwykłym szczurołapem, nikt by mnie nie zatrudnił.
Przede wszystkim nikt by nie uwierzył, że tak piękna kobieta zajmuje się tępieniem gryzoni. Możecie zaczynać.
Tris, ustaliłeś warunki finansowe z panem Brandonem?
Mam dostać pełny mieszek.
Brandon i spółka to poważna firma. Mam największe magazyny zboża w Nowigradzie.
Got it. Half in advance. Let's go for half in advance. Half now, half later. That seems fair, right?
Jesteś kupcem, więc wiesz, na czym polega handel.
Oczywiście. Dobra praca, dobra płaca.
Połowa z góry, połowa po zakończeniu roboty.
Stawiasz wysokie żądania.
Jestem Wiedźminem i wiem, że ludzie co innego mówią przed, a co innego po wykonaniu zlecenia.
W porządku. Macie tu pierwszą ratę.
Trzeba rozłożyć te kryształki w magazynie. Wszędzie tam, gdzie znajdziesz ślady szczurów.
Very well. Let's go. Oh, you just gotta go inside. Yeah, that
Ja się
might
zajmę
make
jedną
sense.
połową pomieszczenia, a ty drugą. Szukamy newralgicznych miejsc.
Okay.
Wiem, gdzie newralgiczne miejsca mają mantikory, ale stada gryzoni?
Ja też wolałabym siedzieć teraz w Radzie Królewskiej, ale zabili mi króla.
Well, there might be
Szukam
evidence of
szczęścia.
rats,
Odchodzę.
considering there are rats right here.
Rozkładamy te kadzidła, to co?
rzucę zaklęcie i szczury same wyjdą.
A bez kadzideł nie możesz tego zrobić? Nie chce mi się szukać szczurzych kup.
Nie marudź.
That's funny. Alright, where do we look? Aside from all the rats. Because there are rats everywhere. Ah, here we go.
To chyba odpowiednie miejsce. Nie podoba mi się ten typ.
Brandon? Mnie też. Jest stanowczo za tłusty.
Poza jego urodą nie podoba mi się
Ha.
to, że nie chciał się targować.
Widocznie bardzo mu zależy na odszczurzeniu.
Tris, to jest kupiec. On żyje z tego, że się targuje.
Gdybym zwracała uwagę na takie rzeczy, umarłabym tu z głodu.
Place it, man. There we go. If we were supposed to take half and half, why is she following me? Wouldn't she want to go to her own corner? Seems kind of weird. Oh well. Oh, tell Tracy if you completed your task. Okay, I guess all it took was 3. Fair enough.
Wydaje mi się, że powtykałem to w każdą dziurę.
W takim razie przygotuj się na fajerwerki sztuki magicznej. Zaraz
Alright.
aktywuję kadzidło zaklęciem i będziemy mieli chwilę.
Fair enough. Let's check it out. One of them should be right there. Activate the spell. This is... Did you activate it? Nothing appeared to happen. Oh, okay.
Teraz poczekamy, aż się wyniosą.
That was
W
uneventful.
ten sposób. Jak dotąd nie miałem szczęścia do szczurów. Kiedyś chciałem się popisać wiedźmińskimi zmysłami i zabiłem jednego widelca. Mistrzowski rzut. Problem w tym, że nikt tego nie zauważył, bo było kompletnie ciemno.
Jak ci się podoba życie byłej doradczyni króla Temerii? Ogromczyni szczurów? Nisko upadłam, co?
Przede wszystkim cieszę się, że widzę ją całą, zdrową i...
Pogodzoną.
Are you truly or just pretending? It's good there aren't bad feelings between us. I haven't played Witcher 2 or Witcher 1, so I wouldn't know what bad feelings there would be.
Obawiałem się, że kiedy się spotkamy, nie będzie miło.
Pół roku temu powiedzieliśmy sobie wszystko. Nie chcę do tego wracać.
Nie wracam do tego. Po prostu czasami co innego słowa, co innego czyny.
Obiecaliśmy sobie pozostać przyjaciółmi i mam nadzieję, że nic tego nie zmieni. Powiedz mi jeszcze, co słychać u Jen.
Skąd wiesz, że ją znalazłem?
Nie odpowiedziałeś na moje pytanie. Co u Jen?
How's Yen, huh? Say, is it weird that I'm thinking of the Wendy's girl when I look at her? For some reason, I think a redhead with freckles is cute. She's fine.
Wszystko w porządku.
To dobrze.
A o co konkretnie pytasz?
Nieważne. Odpowiedziałeś mi.
No proszę, nasze gołąbki ucinają sobie pogawędkę zamiast pracować.
Just took care of it.
Zadanie wykonane. Geralt, to są...
Wiem, kto to jest, Tris.
Moi przyjaciele. Prosili mnie, żebym ich zawiadomił, jak spotkam kiedyś jakąś czarodziejkę.
Lovely.
Nie mogłem odmówić.
I knew she shouldn't have said anything.
na mnie pułapkę.
Od początku coś mi tu śmierdziało.
No kidding.
Umówmy się, że twoich przyjaciół tu nie było.
Lovely.
Zapłacisz drugą ratę i rozstaniemy się w pokoju.
Nie ty będziesz mi stawiał warunki.
Nie wtrącaj się. Chcemy tylko czarodziejki.
Obawiam się, że będziecie nas musieli wziąć w pakiecie.
Geralt,
Twoja wola. Dosyć gadania.
Actually, Gary, I don't think
Róbcie,
we're
co do
done.
was należy i pamiętajcie, będę wam w tym przeszkadzał.
We've got some more rats to take care of.
Słuchania tego skurwysyna.
Ja też. Żadne z nich nie wyjdzie stąd żywe.
Bastards.
Mam ci krzywdę zrobić.
Alright, let's do this. I was hired to take out rats. And I'm not leaving until the job is done. Oh, right. I keep forgetting about that. But that was pretty good. Ah, crap. Take this. Come on. Ah, shit. Those bastards were surrounding me. They really are rats. Got an old sword you don't use anymore, don't toss it out. A craftsman can dismantle it for parts you can use to make a new one. I hadn't even considered that. It's probably far more useful than selling it. Points of interest, nearby side quests. Cool. Alright, come on, let's try this again. Let's get back on that horse. You know what you do when you fall off that horse, Vegeta? You get right up and you eat that horse. Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta. The arch sign can put out fires, including burning foes, set aflame with the Igni sign. Why would you want to put out burning foes, though? Seems kind of silly. Shit. Go to hell. Take this. Got me back into good health, baby. Fools. At least I'm cutting through them just as quickly. They aren't monsters, so they can't take much. Unfortunately, they're better skilled than a monster. Oh, wow. He got knocked down, so I could take him out easily. Hope you don't mind if I butt in, Triss.
Wynajął mnie, bo wiedział, że nie będzie musiał mi zapłacić. Weszłam w zasadzkę jak małe dziecko. Gdyby nie ty, chodźmy poszukać pana Brandona.
Bastardo. You know what I say, Gary? This is still a better revenge story than Last of Us 2. Am I right? You set me up, you rat.
Nie zabijajcie mnie, panie! Oni mnie zmusili! Jakbym im nie powiedział, to by mi spalili dom i magazyny! Łowcy czarownic nie znają litości! Oszczędź mnie! Nie upodabniaj się do tych morderców!
Zamknij się. Powinienem cię zabić. Ale z twojego trupa pożytek miałyby tylko mewy, dlatego zapłacisz podwójną stawkę.
Dobrze. Macie tu pieniądze.
I'm gonna make that a thing. You know how people say... You know how people say, still a better love story than Twilight? I'm gonna make this a thing. Still a better revenge story than Last of Us 2. Should watch out for yourself.
Powinnaś zmienić towarzystwo.
Czarodzieje bywają gorsi. Wiesz, cały czas się zastanawiam, kto mógłby wiedzieć coś na temat Ciri. I chyba wpadłam na dobry pomysł. W mieście jest pewna onej romantka. Corinne Tilly. Ponoć bardzo dobra.
Nigdy nie miałem zaufania do zdolności śniączek.
Corinne jest bardzo skuteczna. Przynajmniej spróbuj. Przyjęła zlecenie niedaleko stąd. Pójdziesz wzdłuż kanału w kierunku przeciwnym do targu rybnego. Dom stoi niedaleko mostu. Jego właściciel to bogaty bankier de Jonkher.
Nie pójdziesz ze mną?
Mam parę spraw do załatwienia.
Kolejny magazyn ze szczurami?
W każdym razie nic, z czego mogłabym się cieszyć. Taki czas.
Nice seeing you again.
Miło było znów cię zobaczyć.
We'll have to do it again real soon.
I ciebie, Geralt. Idź już lepiej, zanim Corinne zaszyje się w jakiejś kryjówce.
A gdybym chciał cię znaleźć?
Mieszkam na Okrawkach, za targiem rybnym. Będzie mi bardzo miło, jeśli do mnie zajrzysz.
I'll make it my mission.
Do zobaczenia.
Anywho, unfortunately I'm all out of time, but I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this with me. My next live stream, or at least that's what the plan is, I'll let you know if anything changes, will be Zelda Breath of the Wild Monday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I do Witcher 3 live streams Thursday 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless something happens. But if you want to watch more videos of me going through games just like this, I upload every single day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can always subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to keep notified, and a like would be appreciated if you enjoyed this video, but I just hope you had a good time. That is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around. like mages and witch burners. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. I'm glad you had fun, Gary. See you later.